this spot, and today we're going to do a really quick, easy headband. And this probably will take you less than 5 minutes. It's really easy. I used some extra scraps that I had to make this, and all you need is your fabric and a little elastic. So let's get going. The first thing you will need is your fabric. So you want to cut out 2 edge pieces. Now these are about 15 or so inches long, and I actually did it on the fold, cut it right on the fold there, and I just kind of angled it myself, no big deal. So you should have 2 of these, and I already cut them out. So it's about 15 inches long each piece. And in the middle where the fold is, it's 3 inches wide, and then I kind of actually just did it freehand on a little diagonal, and you'll see why later. But the end is just around 1 inch, okay? And then of course you need your elastic. Now on the headband that I previously made, it was pretty small, it was 1/4 an inch. But for this one I'm going to use the 1/2 inch wide, and this is about 7 inches long, and you can, this is for an adult, so you can definitely change it to fit, you know, a child, or you can kind of just measure it on your own head, you know, you want the elastic to be from the first thing that you want to do, as with most sewing projects, is take your 2 pieces, put the print facing each other, and this one is this nice flower, so you want to make sure you have the flowers going the correct way. You're going to put them together, and you're going to sew the 2 sides. So you're going to back stitch and then go down and then back stitch and then go down the other side and do the same thing. And then so both sides will be open, and then we'll come back. Okay, all right. So once you have that sewed on both sides with the ends open, you want to flip it inside out. And one of the easiest ways is to take the safety pin that you have and either put it in a piece of string, or in this case I'm going to use some elastic, and you want to push it all the way through to the other end. Okay, once you're there, you can unpin your safety pin here, and what you're going to do is actually take it and pin it to one side of the opposite side, and then you're going to pull it right through. We're back to the original state here. You can use, if you have a crochet needle, if you're into crocheting or any kind of hooked needle, that's another option. Same thing. This actually might be a little quicker too. And then you just pull it right through again. Okay? So whichever method you like, or if you have another method, that's fine, as long as you get it the right side out. So go ahead and do that, and we'll come back. So now it's been turned inside out. What you want to do next is press it. So the 2 seams edges are on the outsides. And then what you want to do is take your 2 outside corners and fold them under so that there's no thread sticking out. And you can go ahead and iron that as well, just to have it, make sure it stays. And then the next part, all you're going to do is take your elastic here that you have, and you're going to put it right in there, each side, and all you're going to do is just sew, back stitch a couple times, make sure it's nice and tight, and then you're going to do the same with the other side, back stitch and make sure it's nice and tight, and then you're pretty much done. Unless you want to add any embellishments, of course you can add, you know, flowers, you can bejewel it, or, you know, sparkles. There's all kinds of different things you can do, but this is the easiest, quickest way to do it. There is one other method that you can use, and it's instead of doing both sides and making it come inwards like this one, the other headband that I showed you is a little bit different. And this one, we took the fabric and actually folded it twice to cut it. We folded the one edge, so the long edge was folded here. That way you don't have to sew both sides, you just sew the one, and it was all 3 inches wide. And then the corners, though, at the end you have to sew together so that you get that neat corner edge look. So that's another option. It's actually a little bit quicker than this way, where you have it kind of get larger and then to smaller on both sides. But let me quick sew this and I will show you the differences and the final products. Okay, so this is the finished product. Pretty nice, easy, quick. Make sure it's nice and stable. Okay, so that's what this one looks like. Fits perfect. Right behind the ears is where it turns to the elastic. And that's that one. And then this one is obviously quite a bit thicker. It only has the seam on the one side because the long side was the folded side. And then you just had to sew the corners together folded. And this has actually a little bit smaller elastic. Okay, and this one looks a little different than this one. When it's on, it's much bigger. I actually made these to match a little outfit I made for my 10-month-old with the same fabric, so it's really cute. Alright, and you can, like I said, you can really jazz this up if you want with any kind of embellishments or bows, flowers, anything you want. Make it with multiple colors, stripes, you know, anything you like. Go crazy. So that's it. This was just a quick, easy tutorial from CeciliaSpot.com, where creativity and fun collide. So just check out our other videos for some more tips, and if you need to see any videos on your sewing machine if you're just starting out, there's a couple on there as well, and this is one of those great, easy beginner projects that don't take long at all. Alright, enjoy!